Hello, Dave.
Hello, AJ.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well.
Good.
So, right about now, the audience is probably wondering what is happening. I was hoping that you could help explain things to them.
I hope I can do that.
Maybe you could start by telling them a little bit about us.
Okay.
So why don't you talk about it?
Well, you cast me in your first film, right?
My very
Your
first film,
Very
yeah.
first student film, and I remember to shoot that to get rain, pretty much in the dead of winter, hosed me with your garden hose for several takes for about an hour.
And I
in a
recall
row.
that the makeup artist was very upset.
Very upset because it's like you can't do that to a human being, let alone.
But you were fine. You
professional.
took showers between takes.
I did.
recall.
I took hot showers,
Yeah.
but I still got sick.
You got sick.
And
I didn't know that.
I got sick, and I failed 2 of my 4 courses that I was taking
No,
that
you
year.
didn't.
Yes, I did.
You
I
failed.
did. I failed 2 of my 4 courses. I don't think I was supposed to be a
didn't know that.
biologist, anyways. Yeah, well.
But
you know.
exactly, you were studying biology.
Uh-huh.
I helped you see that you needed to fail that and become an actor.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, well, maybe we could talk about how you got into the current predicament that you are in right now.
Well, it was the article. The
article.
New York Times article
Okay.
about the prisoner in Guantanamo Bay.
Yes,
who
that's
was
right.
held for 7 years
right.
without any charges pressed or anything like that. You thought it was ridiculous that he had to be there so long because if it was you, you would have outwitted your captors and gotten out early. I think
I
that
don't
was
think the word outwitted.
okay. Then clarify.
I feel like I would be able, if I was a real innocent person in Guantanamo Bay, I would be able to convince them to let me out through reason and logic and emotion, appeals, you know.
Which is a little patronizing.
I think most people secretly think that if they went to Guantanamo Bay, they would be able to get out. And I feel like you must think that, but you don't want to say it because you think it sounds egotistical or something.
Huh. Yeah. The funniest thing about this is that you the way you see yourself, is like this boy genius who is able to like escape from Guantanamo Bay using his sheer wits
It's not
and
even that,
manipulation. Like, truth be told, I don't think any one of us would escape Guantanamo. But I do think if any one of us was going to survive it 7 years, it would be me over you.
Right, and
Yeah.
why do you think
Well,
that?
me, I'm like used to kind of losing my mind, So I'll lose my mind a bit, and then I'll just go with it, Whereas you, I don't think you're familiar with that feeling of
So
losing
you'll
your
lose
mind.
your
You're
mind
so
and
controlled.
go with it. But
yeah.
if I lose my mind,
Yeah, because everything is normally so controlled with you.
how so?
Well, I mean, you want me to give you a particular example?
Yeah. How am I controlling?
Well, I've noticed a tendency that you have when we're out with new people, with new friends that don't necessarily know you, you would need to make it a point to tell them that you're gay.
That's not true.
That's absolutely true.
I have
The conversation is going, and then you'll have the segue, and it's a very clever segue, and it's usually seamless. Only I'm like used to it coming, so I'm like waiting for the segue, and then boom, there it is.
So what is your assessment of that? That I'm gay?
Very
astute.
No, my assessment of that is that you need to tell people that you're gay.
So why I like to tell people that I'm gay.
I think. See, what
Yeah,
I think
I like
is
people to know.
what I think is that you need to tell people you're gay before they have to guess or before they have to. I think it's a means of controlling the situation, because if you're the first person to say it, then no one has anything on you.
My counter theory is that it makes you uncomfortable when I mention that I'm gay because you are uncomfortable with homosexuality.
I'm uncomfortable with awkward segues. It has nothing
You're
to
the
do with your
king.
homosexuality. I mean, we're friends after all.
I don't know.
so-
I think you might be a little bit homophobic, Dave.
I think if your control is in the hands of another person, you would not last more than 1 week without losing your mind.
That's right.
On a permanent basis.
You said that I wouldn't last more than 1 week.
That's right.
That's how this all started. And I said, want to bet?
Right.
So how did you end up going in first?
I lost at rock, paper, scissors.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, within the next 7 days, I will have you willingly giving me the password to the email money transfer that you already sent me for $10,000. Do you believe that?
Not at all.
No.
No, I don't.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. From now on, your name will be Sheila.